that sticks to your screen even if you scroll in any direction? Well, if yes, then you have probably seen how sticky ads looks like. But for those who don't have any idea about it, let's take a cross.
The sticky add-on of advanced ads is incredible. It allows you to display sticky ads without changing anything on your code or manipulating your content. Here are the available placements: the header bar, the footer, left and right sidebar, and the left and right bar. You can also set it up to show up right away and using an effect, or after a certain number of seconds. Now let's go ahead and try to implement this on advanced ads. For example, this is the ad unit I'd like to be served as a sticky. So on advanced ads, I go to ads and click new ad, give it a name. If you are using plain text and code and you manually insert some HTML or JavaScript codes in here, you have to make sure you specify the width and the height of this ad unit. Otherwise, the sticky ad won't work. But if you have the Google Ad Manager add-on, you just select, specify which ad unit you want to run, and you don't even have to specify the ad container or ad size anymore. Set your display and visitor condition and click on Publish. Next, under Placements, click New Placement, and we will select the footer bar or the fixed footer bar, so it shows up at the bottom as an anchor unit. We'll select the ad unit that we just set up and save new placement. Next, click Show All Options and specify how you want the ad to serve. Do you want it to show up right away or after a number of seconds? It's up to you. You can also enable the close button in here, which we highly recommend for user experience. Once you're all set, click on Save. Now let's go ahead and reload the site. And there it is. Now, because we have the 300 by 250 also configured for this ad unit, you can go ahead and decide whether you want it there or not. You can change your configuration in Ad Manager, update your setup in Advanced Ads to make sure that you only serve the appropriate sizes on your site. There's the X button right there, and boom. There are also additional options for this add-on. You can adjust the close button layout, set the transparent background, push content down when using a sticky header bar. Go ahead and take advantage of this feature today. Advertisers would favor this type of ad placement because it's highly viewable and highly engaging type of ad without hurting your user experience. And it normally yields the highest CPM.
That's it for today. Thanks for joining us.
Types of sticky ads or anchor ads. Sticky ads are categorized into 4. Number 1, vertical sticky banner ads. Number 2, horizontal sticky ads. Number 3, bottom horizontal sticky ads. Number 4, sidebar sticky ads. Vertical sticky banner ads. These are portrait size ads that continue to exist on the sides of a web page. These ads can be seen on the right side or left side of a page. Horizontal sticky ads. These are landscape size ads that continue to stay at the top of a web page. Bottom horizontal sticky ads. Example: sidebar sticky ads. In addition to the aforementioned ads, some websites display sticky ads along with the sidebar content, hence the name sidebar sticky ads. Since sidebar content is one of the hot spots, publishers tend to run these ads accompany organic content.
Ways that advertisers do to concrete their sticky ads. Number 1, strip your brand messages down to its core elements so it is easier to absorb. When you are trying to sell your product, you might have a lot to share. You expect them to absorb everything and see things from your perspective, right? That's the curse of knowledge, because people get confused when they are presented too many things at once, and they usually get turned off. Then, the ways that advertisers do to concrete their sticky ads is that they single out your most important aspect of your message, and you have to make it super easy for them to understand, eliminating jargon and using evocative analogies. Number 2, shatter your customers' expectations with something counterintuitive, then delight them with great value. Normal can be boring, but when you do something unexpected, the surprise grabs their attention, and they remember you. So, in order on how you can make your message unexpected, the right away advertisers first identify core message, then an angle that's counterintuitive about it. And lastly, communicate your message like a mystery. Pique their curiosity before providing the answer when they can't figure it out.
Number 3, use concrete terms that appeal to the senses so people will remember it better. Number 1, ways that advertisers do to concrete their sticky ad is that they use concrete terms that appeal to the senses so people will remember it better. Like for example, in Ace of Fables, We remember the idea of feeling bitter when we don't get what we want from the concept of sour grapes. Imagining sourness appeal to our sense of taste, and it is easier than bitterness from not getting what we want.
Number 4. Show that your stuff really works and people will trust you more. The fastest way to establish credibility is to use an authority figure. There are 5 ways to go about it. First, use an anti-authority. It uses living proof to show that your product works. Second, provide extensive details. More details about your product, more internal credibility. Third, utilize statistics. Surface data that illustrates the point you're making. Fourth, pass the Sinatra test. Look for one proof that will convince all your customers that you're great. And lastly, present testable credentials. It allows customers to test your product or idea for themselves.
Number 5. Use stories to communicate your most important messages. Stories not only provide context for what to do in certain situations, but also the motivation to act on them. To make use of this powerful tool to inspire people to act, 3 story plot types are suggested in Me to Stop. First, challenge plot of Daud versus Goliath, the underdog who faces insurmountable odds. Second, connection plot, means bridging the gap, developing relationship with others from different backgrounds. And lastly, creative plot. The example is the eureka moment, solving problems in an interesting and creative way.
Number 6. Being sticky not only makes your brand memorable, it motivates people to take action. The stickiest ideas makes us feel something and changes something in us. It could be a new way of looking at things or an emotion we didn't expect to feel.
Number 7. Through delivering an information of the brand being advertised, use tangible or substantive words and demonstrations. The information must be straightforward so that it would be easier for the people to remember. It must be included from blogs to videos, visuals, and social media posts. For example, a marketer of pickup trucks demonstrates concreteness when visually showing the truck lugging a huge load versus an abstract claim of just being tough. Another example, soap. These ads usually portray normal women who use soap to get a moisturized skin. These ads are very concrete in displaying the before and after usage of the soap and the results that women across the world feel by using it. All the variations of these ads revolve around the same message, and hence, these ads are very concrete and remain in the mind of the audience that any women can have a good skin by using this soap.
Number 8. To be sticky is to be engaged, and to be engaged requires being personal and believable. When trust is built through honest relationship-based marketing, clients and customers will stick and will spend more time and money with you. The increase in content marketing such as blogs, articles, and videos reflect the movement towards more informational relationship-based, trust-building marketing practices. Sticky marketing is also a win-win or group hug marketing.
There are 6 features of sticky messages. First, S. Sticky quality means simple. It encourages your audience to grasp the core. It works by highlighting only the most important information. Being simple is about getting down to the core idea and finding that core idea. The authors used a great example by the Commander's Intent or CI that lets the extreme detailed plans of foot soldiers not to forget the basic mission assigned and do what's necessary to complete the mission. When we learn to prioritize our ideas to the essential core idea, it leaves a clear focus and objective to accomplish.
Number 2, U. Sticky quality means unexpected. It encourages your audience to capture and retain attention and interest. How it works, it presents your message in an unexpected way and your audience will pay attention.
Number 3. C. Sticky quality mean concrete. It encourages your audience to understand and remember. How it works. They use feature sensory information using item and image. To sum up, concrete element in doing sticky ad is important in order for advertiser can have a long effective frequency of viewers. And they need to consider the ideas should break out of one normal scam as for idea to be more memorable. Should be concrete and in context people can understand.
Number 4, C. Sticky quality means credible. It encourages your audience to believe. How it works? You have to use authorities or personal user experiences to make your message believable. Today, everyone wants proof to know if product works. To make people believe in your idea, it must be credible. Winning the credibility of others is a fight against personal learning and social relationships that have been crafted over years of life.
Number 5. Sticky quality means emotional. It encourages your audience to care. Now how it works. If your message elicits emotions, it will be more inspiring and memorable. Sticky ideas play on our emotions. We are human and hate to see others struggle. Most charities you see on TV focuses on one personal story, usually a cute malnourished girl. We have all seen her cute face. We are more likely to make them play on our own human emotions. Again, being overwhelmed by the scale of the problem might make a person feel their contribution is meaningless. But if you tap into just one individual story, it will give hope to one idea that one person can affect other people's lives.
The last element in success features. S. Sticky quality means story or stories. It encourages your audience to act. How it works? It works through telling a story, helps audiences remember and inspires them to act. Everyone likes a good story. They can either motivate us to act or provide knowledge about how to act. But the bottom line is stories make people act and can transfer messages through entertainment. Instead of using a dry email to send message about the copier error, people could tell the story or the Xerox repairman and mystery code that led to men wild ghosts chased around the office. Weird, but within the story holds the message. And also, the message is not lost in the story, but is highlighted through the interesting account.
In conclusion, it is very essential to have an idea about how to create a unique sticky advertisement because it can be a best way to emit rays of light not just locally, but of course, globally as well. If you are a marketer, always remember that content is an atomic particle to the digital marketing. So what are you waiting for? Let your ideas